Well, hello and welcome to my channel, and welcome to the first wild camp of 2022. Just parked the car up in Sticklegill National Trust car park. Done it before, it's usually safe overnight there, and I'm heading up to, well, I haven't decided for definite yet, so I'll have to wait and see when I get there. So welcome back, Happy New Year and all that malarkey, and I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say I don't think I'm going to get above these clouds today. You never know, they might drop later on. It did say clear sort of 4 o'clock onwards, but that was on the hills, so but that's what it's like at the moment. So I don't know whether you can see that. I'll try and crop it maybe, but yeah, it's a lot of low cloud. You never know. I mean, I think I'm going up about 650 metres, which isn't that high in the grand scheme of things. So if you think Helvelin's 950, so it's not massively shorter, but an hour from you in the clouds up there. Oh, covered in bogs here. So yeah, it's looking like I'll probably be pitching the tent in the fog. But, well, cloud. If it's cloudy, it usually keeps a bit of the warmth in a bit more than if it's a super clear night. It's usually freezing cold. It is set to get down to about 0 tonight. No wind chill, because there's virtually no wind. At the moment it's about 3 to 5-ish. So it said on the car when I got out. But I've already taken my top off because I never know what to start off in when I'm walking in the winter, because I get out of the car and it's freezing. Within 20 minutes with your, you know, 1.5 stone, 2 stone on your back, you're sweating like a pig, so. This pool looks like it might be a good place for a dip. Not at this time of year, maybe. Maybe in summer when I come back again. But look at that. I don't think you can see how green that water is, or blue, but it's so clear. So we can get a bit closer. Oh yes. Well, as you can see, I'm up into the fog now, all the clouds. I passed someone 100 metres or so back, and I said, I don't suppose it clears up at the top, does it? Nope. But to be honest with you, as much as I've been walking up towards it, I think it's been dropping a bit. So, being the eternal optimist, I'm thinking that there's some warmer air up there and it's pushing the clouds down, and that's why you know, we might still get a cloud-free summit. Well, I'm not going to a summit as such, but I'm going to head up to Tarn. I'm going to go a bit further up from there, and then we'll see what it's like. But it does look, you know, optimistic as I am, glass is always almost full. But I think we're might be, what's the word, expecting a bit too much, shall we say. But you never know, so onwards and upwards. I've forgotten how steep it was. You can probably see the sweat dripping off me. Absolutely roasting. I'm taking my jumper off, rolled my sleeves up. Absolutely roasting. Gotta keep going up there. I've never come down this way before, so I've forgotten how steep it was. Here we go. So, finally got some flat. I'm not a million miles away from Tarn. I have to tell you, I've only walked down from Tarn before. Walking up, it seems a lot further than it was. I always thought it was fairly close to the bottom, but it's not, it's miles away. 4.2 miles in now. Just coming over the brow. I'll be coming to Tarn shortly. I think normally you'd be able to see it from here on a clear day, but it's not clear. The temperature, according to my watch, you can see this, 2.1 degrees. Although walking up those steps and all that terrain, I'm still sweating. I've still only got literally a base layer and a short sleeve t-shirt on. I've done 4.25 miles, an hour and 50 minutes ish. I'm due to be doing, well, the route I plotted said 5.15. You know, they're never 100% accurate, but give or take maybe a quarter of a mile-ish, maybe less. So hopefully in about an hour, if not less, I should be at my destination. But I'll bring you back when I get down to Tarn, because it should look quite nice in all this cloud. And there we have Tarn. It's that foggy you can't see a thing. It's huge at Tarn, but as you can see, can't see a right lot there at all. Right, well, as far as sunshine's concerned, I think I might have had it all, because I'm going back down a little bit now, so make the most of this. A bit of blue sky, very little bit. It's that cold, my battery has just gone on my GoPro, so I'm filming on my phone for now. I've got 2 spare batteries, but they're in my bag and I can't be asked faff about, so until I get to camp and get my tent up, I should be filming on this. But hopefully I'm not a million miles away from where I plan to be. But on the downside, it does look like it is going to be shrouded in cloud, but never mind, can't have it all. Right, well, I've arrived, and on a beautiful day this would have been a stunning spot. I don't know if you know where this is. I'm sure plenty of you do. It's probably more recognisable in the sun, but on the plus side, probably got it all to myself. Just need to go find a suitable spot away from the path and out of sight. Right, I've got the tent up. While I've been putting the tent up, the clouds have been coming and going, and when it goes, it's stunning blue skies, and you can see all the mountains around you there and the town. It's fantastic. So that's the pitch, as you can see. Beautiful views when it's clear. Oh, I'm a bit cloudy at the moment still, but it's blowing it across, so hopefully it'll blow it out of the way. It's not too shabby, bit of a breeze, nothing to worry about, but it's very cold. And just as I've stopped filming, it clears out again. Stunning. Still a bit of snow up there, but this cloud keeps coming and going. At the moment it's gone, but it's coming back again. It's like that film, The Fog. But when it's clear, absolutely stunning spot. And the beauty is, I'm right next to the water, so I don't have to carry 2 kilos extra of water up with me. I was just about to make a brew with the water I brought. I appear to annoyingly have lost my big red Nalgene bottle, which is really, really annoying because I've not had it that long and I really like it. Don't know when it's fallen. It's obviously fallen. I keep it in the side pouch. It's obviously fallen out when I've put my bag down at some point. Not heard it fall out, so I can only assume it was when I put my bag down. It is what it is. Can't really do it about it. You never know. I might find it on the way back. Unlikely, but you never know. So with that in mind, I'm going to go have a brew and get warmed up because it's bloody cold. I don't know what temperature is at the moment. I've not put my thermometer on the outside of my tent, but it's I'm going to say it's probably 2 degrees, if not less. Right, brew time. See you in a bit. We've got a cloud inversion. Whew. Sorry, I've just run across the valley to get this. Whew. I don't think that'll do it justice, so I'm going to take some pictures. So I thought I'd try this on my phone because it's a bit closer, and sometimes it's a bit more lighting than the GoPro because it's not designed for distance shots. So that's Great Gable, and that is a cloud inversion. Thought I'd missed it all, but just saw it and I thought, how close can I get to that? So I had a bit of a run over, and it's not too shabby, is it? It'd be better if it was a bit more light. I should probably record it a bit earlier, but I didn't realise. Well, it was too cloudy earlier, so I didn't realise. It's not too shabby, that is it? That's why we do it. That's why we do it, even in winter. That's the reason we do it. So hopefully You'll have seen some decent cloud inversion pictures there. I've inserted them hopefully, and a bit of video. I'm going to try and find my way back to the tent now because I ran over here in such a hurry that I'm not sure where it is. It's over there somewhere. I've got my head torch on, can't be that far, can it? But it's, I don't know what the temperature is now, but it's starting to frost over. I can see it on the grass, so looks like it's going to be a cold one. So I'll see you back at the tent. So hello again, it is 5:45 in the evening, and the temperature's -2, which is colder than it said it was going to be, to be fair. So, I mean, to be honest, it's not too bad. My toes are a little bit cold. I've put some, I checked these out. I got these for Christmas. Captain America socks. They are genuine Captain America socks. They've got like a proper label and everything. But they're fleece lined, and I thought, oh, they'll be good for camping. And they're quite light, so I've got those on my toes. I'm just waiting for my meal to rehydrate. I'm having macaroni cheese, which if you've seen my videos before, you'll know is one of my favourites. So I'm going to have something to eat. And I say it's 5:45, it's too early to go to bed, but to be honest, I didn't sleep well last night. Like this morning, I was up at 7:30 getting my kit ready, out the door by about 9:30, and 2 hours, 20 minutes later, you know, you're there, and it's a longer day, unfortunately, but I'm not complaining. It's easy to focus on the negatives, but there are some plus sides. One of the major plus sides of winter camping is if you plan it right, you don't have to carry as much water because there's a lot more water about. Whether it be tarns, streams, you know, just general water sources, because a lot of them dry up in winter, in sort of summer. So that's one of the bonus. I've just been outside to take some photos actually, because the clouds have completely gone. It's lovely and clear out there, and a fairly starry sky. Unfortunately, the moon's very bright, so it's it sounds daft, but the moon is actually interfering, the light interference. Bit of light pollution, so you can't see too many stars, but I've taken a few pictures. They've come out okay, not brilliant because I've just got my phone camera. So if they're any good on a bigger screen, then I'll put them in here now. So it is now, what time is it? 20 to 8, would you believe? That's all it is, 20 to 8. And I've just made another hot chocolate. So this will probably be my last broadcast before I go to bed, because I had a bit of a lay down earlier while I was just had my tea, and I could have quite easily fallen asleep. I thought if I fall asleep now, I'll be waking at 4 in the morning and it'll be pitch black. So I tried to power through. But after I've had this drink, I'm gonna just chill and listen to some music and fall asleep, I think, because morning. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's blowing a right gale out there. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. This hasn't been forecast. So it might be about 5 or 10 miles an hour, 5 or 10 kilometres an hour through the night. But these gusts are a lot more than that. But I'm not worried. But it's just annoying, isn't it? Anyway, I might have to put my earplugs in and try and get back to sleep for a bit. It's not going to get light for another 4.5 hours. Right, checking in a bit. Good morning. Well, it's the wind dropped again. And then it started again, and then it rained a bit. I've just looked out the tent and it's grey, clearing up a little bit because the wind's blowing the clouds around, but it's not a particularly nice day, and certainly no sun. I haven't got out of the tent yet, but I might have done a disservice earlier saying it was horrible, because it is windy and grey, but it's a lot clearer than it was yesterday. I'm not in the clouds are above me, so it's not too bad. Looks like the wind has stopped. Sorry, not the wind, the rain. But I have to say, last night, because most of the night there wasn't any wind, and I got quite warm through the night, there was an awful condensation issue. And there's always a bit of condensation issues with, full-on winter tents. And I didn't vent. It's my own fault. I didn't vent it enough. But then there was no wind to get a through draft, if that makes any sense. So my sleeping bag is soaked. It's fairly water resistant, so it's not an issue. I've wiped it down, but yeah, I just got a bit of a sweat on in the night, and obviously when you're sweating and you're creating a higher temperature than is outside, then obviously condensation occurs. I have to say it's the worst I've had it before. It's not on the floor or anything, it's literally just on my bag, so it kind of shows that it's just the heat coming out of my body that's condensated in the cold air, because it was like, say, we got down to -4 last night, I think, so we're pretty chilly. But anyway, I've decided I'm going to have some porridge with my brew, so just because I don't want to get out of the tent because I'm just cosy in my sleeping bag. So, I'll bring you back when I'm probably out the tent, probably. So I'm all packed down, and it looks like it might actually turn out into a nice day. The wind's dropped, as you can see from the tarn, flat as a pancake. That was keeping me awake most of the night with the noise it was making. I thought there'd been a new stream created, it was making so much noise. But as you can see, the usual shot, leave no trace, that's where I was. Just a bit of flat grass. I see, it looks like it's going to be a good day, possibly. I'm going to walk down through the clouds out, no doubt. So I shall leave you there. I'll probably come back in a bit on the way down because I might actually get some views. But watch this space. So as you can see, now that it's clear and beautiful, this is a view you would have had yesterday as I came down to Sprinkling Tarn. As you'll agree, it's pretty stunning. Right, I've got a little bit of a stretch uphill and then it's all downhill. Thank God for that, because I'm knackered already. You see that in the distance there, that sort of, it looks a bit like a dragon's back. That's Pike of Stickle, I believe. I did that a while ago, and there's a bit of it that's a proper climb, and there's some people behind me, and I said, I think it's doable with a rucksack. They went, oh, I don't know. I went, I'll give it a go. I says, just call my parents if I die, won't you? And they didn't seem to think it was funny at all. But it's my dark sense of humour. Comes with part of the job, innit? I love how the mountains look just so great with a little bit of snow on them. It almost looks better with a little sort of splash on there. And this is Angle Tarn, so it should look like when it's not shrouded in fog and clouds like it was yesterday. In summer, might go for a dip, but as the temperature is currently 1 degree air temperature, I dread to think what the water temperature is. So I'm not going to bother. But while I've got you, can I just take this opportunity just to thank everybody. I know I did it on a Facebook post, but not everybody follows my Facebook page. But can I thank everybody for taking the time to watch my last video, the one that was a bit different, not a camping video or anything, the one I was just chatting about life and stuff. A lot of people have reached out to me, quite a lot of people actually, so it's nice to get the feedback, and it's nice to know that you can help people out there. So I felt a bit daft doing it, and a lot of people said I was brave, which I don't think I'm brave. Just chatting. I'm quite, if you know me, you'll know I'm a heart on my sleeve kind of person. I'm not one to hold back. If I've got any issues, I'll talk about them. And sometimes it's easy to talk to a camera, isn't it? But anyway, I won't bore you because you've had that video to bore you with that. So yeah, just a big thank you to everybody who watched and liked it, and got some great feedback. So thank you very much. Not bad views, is it? When there's no cloud. Well, those that have seen my older videos will remember I lost my GoPro a while ago, and I retraced my steps miles and I found it. So the hill gods must have been shining on me. Well, would you believe, as I've approached this cairn here, my red Nalgene bottle was sat there like that. Now I know I lost it a lot higher up than this, so some kind soul has picked it up, carried it full all the way down here and put it on there for me. That's so nice. Stuff like that, it just, because I thought someone's going to take that and see it as a free gift, and I wouldn't mind it. It's, it is what it is. It's my own fault for losing it, and it's better than polluting the area, innit? But stuff like that makes me want to cry, It's so good. because I know it's like, I don't know, 12 or 14 quid for these bottles. They're not that expensive, but it's just the pain in it, and losing stuff is always I kick myself for doing it. So thank you if you're watching this video by any small chance. Thank you so much for returning this, you superstar. Made my day. So there we go again. That is a bit of a closer view of the Pike of Stickle, as I showed you earlier. The one that was a bit like a dragon's back. It looks less like a dragon's back from this angle, but it's very steep and hard to get up. Just want to say, a lot of people say to me when I'm out wild camping or whatever, or doing anything, you mad you, especially wild camping in winter. Oh, you must be freezing. How do you do that? Oh, and a lot of the people, the common thing to say is, oh, I'd love to do that, but they don't do it. And I'm like, oh, I wouldn't know where to start. Well, I'll give you a tip. I didn't know where to start. I've only been wild camping barely 2 years, probably not even that, about 18 months. Where to start? Get on YouTube, watch my videos, watch other people's videos. There's tons of videos out there that'll tell you how to get started. You don't need to spend a fortune on kit. If you can afford it, why not? But you don't have to. Plenty of budget stuff out there that you can do the job well with. Look for reviews, videos. There's so much out there to help you get going. So don't give me excuses. Give me photographs and videos. I want to see you going out and doing these things. Whether it be wild camping, surfing, climbing, mountaineering, climbing Everest, you do it. No excuses. Time wise, coming down, I thought I'd smash it because it's all downhill a bit loads quicker. But me being Mr. Social, I've stopped to talk to two lots of people so far. First one was just a gent on his own walking, and the second lot was sat by the pool that I pointed out on the way up that I said I'd go for a while swimming next time. And I was just chatting to him saying, "You going for a dip?" Anyway, there was bigger chatterboxes as me, and we've just been chatting for half an hour. So it's about 2 minutes to 12, and I've no phone signal. And Deb's always said to me, "What time should I start worrying if you haven't contacted me by?" And I said about 12 o'clock. So I'll be back to the car by 12 o'clock, easy. 2 minutes to 12 and about another mile and a half, 2 miles to go. So, but I didn't say to call Mountain Rescue if it got to 12 and I hadn't called her. And I think I did briefly get a signal, which I tried to send a text. I think it went when I was up on the tops, so hopefully she won't have called Mountain Rescue. If she did, I'll update this video later on and apologise and make a donation. But nah, I think she trusts me to not fall and die. But it is what it is. So yeah, 2 miles to go. So I've not got a lot else to say, apart from a big thank you for watching as always. It does mean a lot when people watch my videos, especially when it means a lot when my friends take the time to do it. But when complete strangers take the time to watch my video and comment or thumbs up or just spend the time watching my video, it's a big deal because I'm nobody to them. So it's nice to think that I can entertain them or inspire them. Change arms. So yeah, I shall draw this video to a close. Who knows when I might get out for a camp again. I've loved this one and it's been fairly decent weather really, mild wise. So hopefully I'll get out again before spring. Thanks for watching guys, don't forget to like and thumbs up. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, all the socials. Thanks so much for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, go out and check out my other ones. There's some ones with much better views and nicer weather. I'll see you next time guys, see you later.